All right, a little random fact for you guys today. Who's ever had a Baby Ruth candy bar?
Yeah.
Do you guys know who the Baby Ruth candy bar is named after?
Yes. Babe Ruth.
It's actually not named after Babe Ruth. That's what people tend to think. But the Curtis Candy Company made the candy bar in 1920. And Babe Ruth had a big season that year. And the candy bar sold a lot because of its name. So Babe Ruth says, I want a chunk of that money that you're making. But the Curtis Candy Company owner actually said, we didn't name it after you, Babe. We named it after President Cleveland's daughter, whose name was Ruth, and whose nickname was Baby Ruth. And she had actually passed away about 15 or 16 years before that. So they claim they didn't name it after Babe Ruth. And by the way, this candy company was actually in Chicago, and they advertised the bar in 1920, 1921 at Wrigley Field. And everybody always thinks that that candy bar is from Babe Ruth's days, but it's actually not. It's from President Cleveland's daughter, whose nickname was Baby Ruth. Now, Babe Ruth did sue, and in 1931, Babe Ruth lost the lawsuit, and the Curtis Candy Company did not have to give up any of its profits to the baseball player Babe Ruth. So when you guys eat a Baby Ruth bar, remember it's after President Cleveland's daughter, not the famous baseball player Babe Ruth.